Test. Right, lads. What are we up to? Vanquishing her Macon squad. I think that's what we're up to. Whoa. Broker's Tail. Here's one we haven't found yet. Seeker's Fangs. Report our victory, the Broker's Tail. Hope someone will look around the area to find one more. Eldorian border crossing. Haven. So we found 25 of 27 locations. That's 26. Just finding the 27th is quite difficult. Locations completed, not all of them. Fate of Tiltren. Oh yeah, that's right. I wanted to do... What else am I supposed to do here? For the Fate of Tiltren. Is it the Sinister Cave? I'm pretty sure I've done a Sinister Cave. If you're not sure, then go over to the informant. Captain of the Guard, looking for mercenaries to help him bring a criminal to justice. Yeah, so that's the cave. Let's go do that real quick. Oh, and of course, no archers, I assume. Brute. Although technically I might actually want to hire this brute because the one thing I haven't tried with the brutes is a smasher using poisoned impact. Deals 2 damage to all units in the area, applies 2 poisons to bleeding units. And then I want to try using a 2-handed warhammer, the one that does smash armor and applies poison to units with armor. And then for this I would go Valorous Chain and maybe Cruelty, because damage and critical hit increased by 20 against units with at least 1 debuff. Because if you use that particular warhammer that inflicts bleeding, if they have armor, they would have bleeding and poison on them, and then a second hit should finish them off. This is a resilient 5% chance of resisting poison, bleeding, and and the warrior. So I've tried all the warrior builds, I'm pretty sure. Damage by 50, units 30% health, like a finisher. Recklessness. The first skill used in each fight deals 150 extra damage. But it says in each fight, so it's like one use in an entire battle. I don't know by fight if it means like encounter with one particular enemy, or for the entirety of the battle. You just get to use, like if you take Executioner, you just get to use it once, and then your level 5 skill does nothing. Which is why I think fanaticism is probably better. I mean, 50% damage like every turn after the first one. Really good. How is my Sentinel? I went for Sentinel with Ovation. All allies engaging in combat gain riposte. First skill used. And this is a swordsman. I kind of want to do like this swordsman, Alexander. I've already taken Bulwark on him. I like how so the unit and all allies in the area gain protection. That's 30% damage reduction. Then I think for him we could maybe get him onto a claymore and get him using counterattack, because riposte is really good. Also, I should start switching to torches, because I've come to learn how good torches are. It gives you light, and torch strike is kind of OP. It's a free action that does damage. It's basically another attack. Have I written any feedback to the developers? Not yet. I want to make my little guide first and get my thoughts all in a line. So it's 7 to 11, 5 to 9. So obviously, you know, thrown axe does more damage, understandably. But the problem is with that extra is it costs an action point. It doesn't show it there, but I'm pretty sure it does. And on crit, it applies bleeding. Look, it's not showing there as costing anything. Well, that ain't right. Well, we'll give it a go. This game bloody great. Oh yeah, one other thing to remember with the professions. So look, Van Dorn is a companion blacksmith, which is as high as he can go. That's the +3 strength. But now when we do smithing, wherever possible, we let Gregory take over to level up his blacksmithing to increase his strength. What's this? Companion's Ulfbirth Sword. Team Strike. It's +6 strength. This is +7 strength. I think it's worth it. 26 and +2. 12. It's not worth buying that arch. This valuable doublet. Right, Captain of the Guard. Yada 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 yada. There's lads in there. I think deja vu. I could have sworn we've done this already. I think maybe I didn't save properly in the last section of the last time we streamed. Kill Bertram, bandit captain for Rovend. Agreed to kill Captain Rovend. We've been helping the rebels, the refugees so far. Chased refugees from the sheepfold. I was against the refugees, then for them with the Tiltren wood. Blacksmith now works in the haven, help the villagers restore order. Okay, so let's kill Captain Rovend. Yeet up. Who's going first? Soldier. Then Captain Rovend, who is back there. Anybody reach him? Doesn't look like anyone will reach him. Actually, a little outnumbered. I need to make sure I kill people really quick. Phalanx Soldier does 6 to 8, 5 to 10 on heavy strike, 5 to 12. They just get extra mobility, so that isn't too scary. We have 7 lads. I think we'll keep these 3 here. Big One Eye. Is that really a free action? There's no way. Okay, well anyway. Let's see, so Big One Eye goes first, engages this lad. David needs to hit multiple targets with his Devious Whirlwind. Who is our lad who does the shout? That would be Van Dorn. Here's what we're going to do. Van Dorn will go first, give us 3 VP there. Actually, let's do it over this side. What's up, Alex G? Four of us there, 3 of us over here. Frontline lads there. So, Van Dorn starts. I mean, if I get myself the galvanized troops now, then if I get it, start this side then. 18 damage, 17 damage, 18 damage. Has there been an update where things have been changed? Because I could have sworn that axe throw used to cost a VP. It makes sense that they would tweak it to not make it cost a bit of VP. Because with the torch strike being a free action, not costing VP, it makes a lot of sense. Taunt him or weaken him. He only does 5 to 10. That's not too bad. I'll accept that damage. I want to use my VP aggressively. So this will generate 3 plus 1 from his Valorous support ability. I wonder if I can make a squad just entirely to utilize bleeding damage. Because I saw on the skill tree you can spend a point, and if that's tempting, I want these lads grouped up. How about just these two? You can spend a point and then you increase bleeding effectiveness by what, 5%. Sounds pretty damn good to me. Yeah, it looks like it's a free action now. Awesome. 4 poison there. The thing is, David does need some kind of defensive ability now, because he does put himself in a pretty scary position. It's only 3 damage left. It's tempting to just kill him with the charge. Especially because I can hit the other lad as well. And you get surrounded bonus. Increase the lad's damage. Next attack by 50%. One thing I would say, if a bit of feedback for the developers, is that I kind of wish that they would allow you to have a pitched line battle occasionally. So every battle that you have are these spread out fights. And so initially I'm looking at a lot of skills and I'm thinking, oh, that'll be cool if I stand the lads in a line. But you kind of can't, you know? Because you can almost never have all your guys in a line like that. He's going to take how much from bleeding? 6. So I'll have to finish him off then. Nice one, big one eye. There doesn't appear to be cover for ranged defenders, no. Other than obscuring yourself behind other units, like in the previous turn you saw that, where is he? Captain Rovan, our enemy, shot one of his own soldiers in the back because he was trying to hit one of us. Only 6 damage as protection doing its thing. Whoopsie, visual bug. How much poison damage is this going to do? 8 damage for 5 stacks. It just always feels so underwhelming, you know? I'm going to keep just poisoning these guys over and over. This must be the highest poison stack numbers I've ever seen now. 9, 10 stacks. Does 15 damage. 8 stacks, 11 damage. But I feel like if I'm not disarming or slowing enemies down to give them time to have the poison stack, it's underwhelming. I have this charge ability. I think it's like he dies next turn to poison, but he still gets an attack off, you know? And like, applying as much poison as we can, it's still taken us, what, 3 turns? We're attacking him with poison. This is great how I can keep giving 30% damage reduction to all the lads. And that's on top of their base deflection. It makes everyone nice and tanky. How many of us are engaged? A lot of us are engaged. It's going to give all 3 of these lads riposte, so that's nice. Did I find the 2-handed axe at random merchant caravan sell? Don't think you can make it. It's not an air attack. There's something like riposte, so you can attack twice. Yeah, I've tried that one. It's called long arm of the law or something. I found it very underwhelming. You stand half a meter away from the enemy, attack them once, then you attack a second time as it pulls you in. But you need to be attacking a new target every turn with that, because if the enemy you attack doesn't get killed, then you start the next turn. You just attack him once, and you don't get to proc the second attack because he's not at distance. So it's a little underwhelming. Why can't I use Relentless Charge? Oh, I already have this turn. Okay. Oh, look at that. Hang on. His throwing axe ability is gone now. There's definitely, I must check, there's definitely been a patch where they've changed how the throwing axe works. Because like he's thrown his axe and now it's gone. So has Big One Eye. So you ask, does the one-handed sword and shield underperform compared to the other classes? It depends how you're building your swordsman. If you're going to build your swordsman to use a one-hander, you kind of have to use that double strike ability. And you put a torch in the offhand. So you walk up, do your normal attack, do your torch attack, then you can spend 2 VP to do your double attack. So you can basically attack 4 times in a turn. So I suppose in short, the answer is yes, the sword and shield specifically underperforms. But I've come to find out that damage in this game is almost entirely about your weapons, and you want to, you want to have steel weapons crafted when your guys are like midway through level 4 to have them ready to go to steel weapons the second they hit level 5. Because like the difference in the damage numbers is unbelievable. Finish him off, farm that XP. You say, I think now throwables have limited uses and must be crafted in batches. Okay, we'll take a look at that. Mace is easy to handle. That's not going to be as good as the one we already have. Stuff to sell goes down there. Food, there's drink, booze. Well, I need to get to the smithy to check that out. I mean, it must have been like today that those changes were made. Can't believe Robin is dead. Yeah, take this. So last time I went into the cave and I took what did I take? I took the ore that you get from the cave. I want to take what's inside this chest this time. What is it? Bar of soap. Troop bonus. Reduce suspicion gained by 10% during a theft. Damn, I think we already have that. I wonder if it stacks. So he's my thief. KJ. Well, I mean, if I can craft a stack of throwing weapons for each person, that's pretty cool. But the torches are better because you can use them multiple times. A torch, I think you can use it 6 times, a single torch. And the lads, yeah, look, the throwing axe is gone. Crazy. Strength +7, strength +3, nope. Don't have a golden key, but alas. I'm gonna hit the jail again and see if we can get an archer. I mean, even if I have to get one with a negative trait, that's whatever. I'm just so desperate for an archer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I want 3 more lads at least. 2 archers and a ranger. But do I have to feed them as well? Oh, because I clicked rest, that's why. Well, we'll see how much the throwing axes cost. I mean, later in the game, you do tend to sit with an awful lot of resources. Okay, good. A level 2 archer who's depressed. Willpower by 1, that's fine. He's got ruin. Welcome, Laurinus. What are the other lads? There's a depressed archer. There's a unlucky swordsman. There's a lad there bugging. And a drunk warrior. But he's got Wrath. Wrath is really good. Because you can take Rampage and Wrath. So Rampage is 1 VP and Wrath is 1 VP. So you can attack 5 times using only 2 VP. That warrior with Wrath is seriously tempting. I actually tried the Beastmaster build offline and I haven't been able to get this attack ability to work. Melee, range 12 meters. All allied animals next to the target attack them with an attack of opportunity. I haven't gotten that to be able to work yet. I think we'll get an infantryman and we'll pick up a hunter. Time he kills an enemy, you gain 1. Every time he ends their turn, I think Valorous support is easier to get more reliable FP out of him. 10 to 16 damage is not nothing. Extra range is nice. Right, who hasn't got a lad named after him? Bob. Bob the Archer. I might place a piton there. I did. Good. We pop into the mine and see if there's more ore to be mined. Constitution and strength. Ooh. So Gregory, I don't know if I'm going to make him a smith. It's just plain strength. Because a mix of constitution and strength is awesome for the front line, lads. Oh, perfect. So he is a companion, so he generates a lot more. It's like almost double the amount of iron when he mines. I think you get like 9 ore per node. And you're cooking. Pork stew. I've started cooking big dishes like this in batches because it doesn't take up extra inventory space. Pork and beans. Brandy. I think I'm going to stop drinking brandy. I want to make a fireproof salve for a couple lads. Because then we can use the torches more. The thing I do find with the torches, if you don't have some form of fireproof on you, then the fire spreads to you, which can become a problem as well. We can make a lieutenant. Lieutenant Bob. And one thing I'm tempted to try, which I haven't tried before, is Burning Mastery. Increases burning effectiveness plus 5% of the target's hit points. Because then almost everyone can start using incendiary flasks or torches. Although the incendiary flask looks like it's 1 use. Uses remaining 1. Torch. It's 1 wood, 3 cloth, 2 grease. I don't like the idea of having like a drain on my resources, wood resources. Damn, that should have gone out already. Let's pay more attention to these traps. I didn't actually hit rest. Next time I do, I want to see whether that remains. Go away, I don't want to fight you lads now. No, go away. There's 3 bombers in there. Oh, this is going to be a tough fight. I don't particularly want to do now, but let's try to capture as many as we can. Henchman, bomber. Right, so where is he? There. Bomber and bomber. These raiders have the grace, they can just be dodged then. Bomber, bomber, and bomber. Okay. Damn. I need to create sages armor layers so that I can close into these lads. In fact, Gregory, hit him there. KJ. Big one eye charges for this lad. Gregory goes up there and then uses relentless charge through those 2. And then in our first 3 lads, we make contact with all 3 of them. Henchman. Which henchman is that? The one down here. Okay, so that means then someone else has to engage him in combat pretty much immediately. So a big one eye will handle that. KJ will buff everyone's damage there. Then Dawn will give us an extra bit of VP. For me, the biggest problem with Ovation is that we have to wait for everyone to be in contact first. I think what they need to do is buff Ovation, especially considering it's 2 VP. It should say all allies the next time they get engaged gain riposte. Uses remaining 6. I don't want to set him on fire because he's going to set me on fire then. This lad is going to do what, 10 to 13 damage. It's actually pretty damaging. Let's use Taunt. We have to engage that bomber, which is Gregory's turn, or job rather. Charges through, engages him. one other interesting reason to like craft fire-resistant charms for everybody is that in a fight like this, you can effectively ignore all of the bombers. Who's going to act next? That lad. So actually using encouragement is kind of a waste. Because it's just bombers attacking us and they do no damage. That is a Bretonian voice from Blood Bowl. Oh. That henchman is next. I don't have any way to engage him though. Oh, but this bomber, of course, needs to be engaged. Good clonking. Uh-oh. I think it's a bot. There's bots that pop into chat and type vor.red. I don't know what the hell that means. Can I throw poison that doesn't hit my own lad? Nope. Oh, my poison throwing dagger is gone. What's up, Virgil Viking? And that's right, I need to capture some nerds, and I've got 4 shackles. Just try and make sure we capture 4 of these bastards then. Where we'll go next? Where's the other henchman? This lad. I'll be a little careful here. Good, didn't want to hit my own lad. You're a right shot. Okay, we've got 3 shackles, so let's capture at least the 3 bombers and 1 of the henchmen. How far? Oh, he can only shout around himself. No, I don't actually have the ability to use Valorous support this turn. Oof, but ouchie. Lad's actually acting fairly soon. This lad's acting actually sooner than I would have thought. Go ahead and grab this nerd. That's my basic action used this turn. Now what do I do? Grab someone else on the next turn, I think. Right for these 2. Got a fair amount of VP that I can use, I may as well. Excellent. I could have done that better actually. I could have taken the disengage, moved across slightly, and then hit the AoE damage reduction there. to kill this guy now. I'm looking at the last big spot here. I actually don't want to give the riposte. Okay, ouch. Damage 20. Van Dorn is a really good character. We've got a few guys who their builds are a bit, but they're more miss than hit. That's the way I would put it. Oh, we hit our own lad. Whoopsie. 20. Good, so both of these two are ready to be captured now next turn. I want to finish that lad first. He's going to take how much? I thought he was bleeding. Oh no, that's damage reduction. Okay. Shit. LXG is going to get hit. Oh well. Please tell me I can shoot that lad. 77%, that's no good. Stand next to my friend here. We've captured one already, that'll be 2, that'll be 3, and then this can be 4. Supported for the damage reduction. And weakened, so 50% less damage is going to be done to him. Alright. Can you grab a lad? Then LXG can grab this lad. 3. Okay, kill, capture. That's 4 captures then this turn. Excellent. Oh, trap. Piss. I'm actually going to be a little bit careful to not one-shot this guy. 9 to 10 or to not kill him. Good. Grab him. That's the 4 captures done. Although I'm not going to be able to turn them all in. I think the jail was probably full the last time I went through there. Oh well. I'll be so happy if one of those bombers join us and we get a free archer out of it. I've still never had that happen though. Someone who I've released joining us. Never had that happen. It says a small chance that it happens, but it doesn't tell you whether that's like 1% or 10% or whatever the percentage is. It just doesn't tell you. LXG becomes a duelist. Let's see. Hit and crit damage increased by 5 when one-handed weapon is equipped. Okay, good. Well. Yeah, and I can take counter-attack on him because I then don't need Bulwark. Because I'm going to be using the shield with him. Plus 6 strength X. Plus 6 this gives. Slash. This gives. Bravado. Oh. compare that, but I reckon it's going to be the same. KJ, will give me that strength. Is 12 movement okay? Yeah. Yeah, Viking, you did. You were our first archer, and you unfortunately came over all dead. But a constitution could be good. Axe use. He can't use an axe, can he? It doesn't say he can't use it. (11 to 14 damage), 10 to 13, and forces him to engage. Applies bleeding on crits. That's better. Let's see, a bit more movement. But I need 20 armor. 29 and 15, 20 and 12. Let's see, 20 armor, that's not so good. Not so good. Can't use medium armor. There's the for sale pile. That's the for sale pile. So looking at the damage number on David here. Look, so 14 damage, 17 to 21, plus extra 30% crit chance. So it'll be a 42% chance to crit when I attack from behind. I mean, I can still apply 3 poisons like that, just with that AoE ability. Devious Whirlwind just feels like a little too unreliable. I mean, Stab is just so good. Onward. Oh, now I remember, at the end of the last stream, I did the final battle in the village, and then the village elder dude got himself killed. Idiot. Okay, what do you have? Cloth, I've got plenty of cloth. Salt, we've got. Medicine, we're good. Sandstone, you like barely use. Lockpicks, fine. Right, let's go. It's going to be shorter taking the piton up the mountain than down there. Yeah, it would be, and it avoids this. Although, that is a fight that will lower the bandit layer strength, so it's worth doing. Also, is anybody close enough to level 5? Like, really close to leveling up? Nope. No prisoners this time. Hoodlum goes first. So someone who can taunt him to lower his damage. Yep, that's fine. These marauders are actually a little bit scarier. This hoodlum, then that hoodlum. 19 damage, 26 damage. So Van Dorn. It's my archer. Come across. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. That lad first. None of my boys actually have a shield equipped. Well, now with the changes that have been made to consumables, man, I need to get shields crafted really quick. He's Those hoodlums do how much? 10 to 13 and apply poison. Next hoodlum. Let's see if I can't murder him here with a spear throw. Great work. Crit. Yeah, taunt to weaken him. Good, so he's pretty much taken care of now. Let's see that hoodlum next. Can't reach him. Give him a stab, but it doesn't really make a difference, I don't think. Can I hit all three of us here with Battle Cry? I can. I might have to sprint to get in range to finish off this Marauder. Oh damn, I think I put myself in contact now. It's only doing half damage. Stupid of me. I would have killed him there if I'd stayed half a meter away. I don't want to use the torch and it sets him on fire, but then I get set on fire as well. And the changes to the offhand weapons are pretty substantial. Throwing weapon, that is. Oh, and I'm just out of range to be able to finish him off before he gets an attack off. Sad. A throwing axe probably would have killed him. Oh. Guaranteed crit against poison units. Okay. Nice one, Bob. So, glad with the way that I've engaged here, because now it's only this Marauder who can potentially hit Gregory here and get a guaranteed crit. I've got sprint. I mean, I can throw a poison cloud here. Whoopsie, you didn't mean to go there. I'm gonna hit Gregory with the poison cloud as well, because he's gonna move anyway, so. Greg's in trouble, he's got to move. Although helpfully the poacher now pushed us out of engage. What's annoying is you can't first aid yourself. Really wish they would implement that. With the VPs, lads. Oh, hit our own lad. Nice work, nerd. You know what, fuck it, let's boost everybody. Love Fury, it's so good. What the hell? Oh, was it a thrown spear? Okay, cool. That's the first time I've seen that AI actually do that now. I can't hit that Marauder and Quantum. I've added the ability to respec. Okay, that's good. I did not know that. Vendorn, how and where do you respec? Let me guess, you have to craft some potion that's bloody expensive. I'm not impressed by this poisoner. Well. Vendor or KJ? He's in trouble. Beaten to death with torch. Lol. Since this update, I'm also noticing a bit of slowdown occasionally. AJ. Good bonking. Good, more good bonking. Weakened as well. I think KJ has enough hit points. Oh, just finish him off now. Good. Whew. Win the battle? Nope. Let's keep farming XP. So Van Dorn says it's a training camp. I think we didn't have one. Not sure. I found mine in Virtus. It costs 500 crowns. It's about trade books. Oh, sweet. Vendorn, have you found a jail in every region? So far, I've only found Tiltren jail. I haven't found a jail in Cortia. Damage dagger, dexterity +7, medium armor 22. Who's wearing medium armor? 24. Let's go, lads. There is a jail in Virtus. Haven't been to Cortia yet. Okay. Fair enough. Just currently it's a little annoying where like I capture some really awesome like level 5 or level 6 bandits when I'm in Cortia. And then I have to plod all the way back here. But at the same time, I don't want to like game the game by just looking up a map and seeing where it is. I want to explore the game first. Okay, here we go. Well, let's go. Oof, level 4 is actually, that's actually quite high. But this time I need to make sure that this stupid bandit leader guy stays alive. Where do we put this? This side of the battlefield seems to be the safest. And Fergus, refugee leader. Put him back here, which looks like the safest. His poacher, his hoodlum, his lads we can kind of throw to the wolves here. Can you move these guys around? No, you can't. They're already engaged. And having one lad over here might not be the worst thing. KJ can buff all of these lads. Hoodlum, poacher. Okay, fine. So if you guys are fighting on the left flank, which could get a little spicy there. But anyways, on the right flank here, I think we should be good. Phalanx soldier. Let's see these wounded lads. Who's going to go first? Just as I can finish him off. Actually, if I put my pikemen with thrown pike, I can stand here and kill them both. Where are my pikemen? Van Dorn. Obviously he needs... Okay, he can... Yep, he can use Galvanize. That should be a good start. Can I though? I mean, okay, good. Whew. Should be an easy double kill. Oh, it doesn't work. That's annoying. So are these the lads that apply bleeding on smash? Looks like it is. Ow. They are a pain. Anybody get over there? Kill that lad? Looks like no. Yeah, that mission tracker is definitely new. I noticed it now, like a second ago. Is this the time for ovation? There's one engaged there. That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. That I will only get 2 engagements, so no. Like most of the time, ovation kind of doesn't feel worth it. I want to get at least 3 lads riposting with it for 2 VPs. Has first aid, we've got a lot of bleeding here. I'm not a fan of this poison vial. Might as well set him on fire as well, it's quite a tough fight. I see they still haven't added the animation for the fire thing yet. Bonk. gas is not engaged. This is exactly what you want. You desperately don't want him engaged. Because that means then that all your lads lose their wit. Nice hit. Is this going to work for these lads? Let's find out. I don't think it will work because... It does work, okay. Because galvanized troops didn't work. Interesting. Oh, that's the thrown spear that she was using. Interesting. Righto, so... Who has got first aid? Pretty much no one. Hit. You tit. Nice crit though. Who could I hit with that? I think that's probably worth it. That lieutenant's going to be able to hit David again, I'm afraid. Nice. I can force her to engage now. Good. Enemy all loses their leader bonus. Nice. First, hey? I think I can attack that fall. Let's try. Oh, just out of range. Okay, but it's gonna get messed up by this lad. 14 damage. Oh no, he can survive one more hit. It is big one, yep. The village fight. Well, this time I made sure to keep Fergus out of the action. Don't hit our own lad. Careful. That sounds so funny. Probably get 2 torch hits off that. I'm super tempted to try the burning skill and And then just crafting a whole bunch of anti-burning stuff, at least on the tanks on the front line. And they can, you know, set enemies ablaze without worrying about getting set fire themselves. And I mean, it'll be 25% of a target's hit points to fire. Seems pretty damn strong to me. Great hit. Then again, if I commit to using fire weapons like all the time, then that's gonna hoover up a lot of resources like wood. You have to keep recrafting the torches. Oh crikey. That was so scary, I thought this was that lad. Because he will be able to finish off David. David can't take another hit. Finally. Who, if anyone here, has first aid? Looks like no one has first aid. There's definitely a slowdown in the game's performance since the last patch. Ooh, triple torch strike. Nice. Wrong button. Is that 22 fire damage? Oh, it's plus the bleeding. It's 11 fire damage and 11 bleeding. Oof, 27 damage, look at that. Nice. Yeah. Okay, we're almost done here, and it looks like we probably won't be suffering any fatalities here. Bleeding. Surely you can put someone. Yeah, treat someone's bleeding, please. Lads, everyone get next to Gregory. If you're bleeding, get next to Gregory. Although, who's going to stop his bleeding? Scary. So running through fire is not a problem. As soon as you move past it, then fire goes out. Oh, nice one, KJ. 42, definitely the biggest crit we've seen. Yeah. Victory! Hey! Well, what do we get? 36 armor gambeson, that's quite nice. 2 of these guard maces, they're pretty crap though. Medium armor, 36. Any last words? You've no right to be here. Stromkep is a free village. Only belongs to its people. You're nothing but parasites. Too cowardly to fight for your own land. We're here because our land was burned down, because our craftsmen were drafted, because our families were starving. All we wanted was for you to welcome us in. So what are you going to do now? Kill all the villagers of Stromkep, don their clothes and seize their goods, sleep in their beds and replace our people with your own? No. We only want the villagers to share. Had you done so in the first place, the situation would have never escalated. I will be the new mayor, whilst you and your supporters will be hanged. As for you mercenaries, thank you for helping us in restoring the peace. As long as Edoran is torn by conflict, the new Council of Stromkep will welcome refugees with open arms. Claim your reward and know that you'll always be welcome. Yay! Finished Tiltren scenario. Time to explore other regions. We haven't done the talk to someone or look around the area to find out more. The Edorian border crossing. The Broker's Tail, that's quite a mission to do though. And Seeker's Fangs, I just need to go talk to the Huntsman's camp. I'm fairly certain I already killed Seeker. Righto, so the little trap is the trap go back in our inventory, so it seems like those hunting traps are single use. Which makes them not very good then. I don't think they're worth the money. Okay, who wears medium armor? Oh, +7, that's nice. Any of the frontline lads wear medium armor? +5 armor, less carry capacity. Dawn, excellent. Excellent. Some medium armor, that's got to be sold. Once he hits level 2, he can then wear that light armor. Those daggers can be sold. Am I ever going to use this iron two-handed mace, really? (11 to 15 compared to 15 units against armor, 17 to 21. Yeah, so Cassiano then is better off with a two-handed weapon. The changes to the offhand item seems to be a bit of a buff to the two-handers. Indirect buff, I mean, like it incentivizes you to use the two-handed weapons more. And the shield certainly as well, for their passive guard and their armor that they give you. Heal us up, please. Fish oil is needed for crafting pristine essence. Have I unlocked pristine essence yet? So I'm going to need to, because then I can start crafting sharpening oil and strength oil. I'm going to want strength oil on all of my strength characters. You apply it to a weapon, it's a permanent weapon coating. If you have it equipped in that slot, also you equip it to your weapon, you then craft another strength oil, which you use to craft concentrated strength oil, which you wear on your belt, which then makes it a 50% chance to increase your strength on attack damage. But potentially, I think that I might actually experiment a bit with the... Wait, where is my... Alchemist. Sharpening oil. Okay. Fireproof. Fireproof ointment. The unit no longer suffers the effects of burning, but the status remains when they move. And then burning is 20% of their max health. It spreads the effect to nearby units at the end of their turn. If we craft a bunch of those, and if we take burning mastery, an extra 5% hit points. That's 25%. The oils are permanent, Van Dorn. The other oil that I'm interested in, I think that's one over here. It's just a straight crit chance increase. Oh, you get 4 incendiary flasks out of that. Oh, I see. Okay, that's not too bad now. Bleeding oil is every time a skill deals damage to a bleeding enemy, 10% chance to trigger the effects of bleeding. Could be super tempting. Like, I mean, you can do an entire troop all built around getting the most out of bleeding. Troop bonus increases bleeding effectiveness plus 5 of the target's hit points. So bleeding could also be 25% of their hit points. That's a lot. The only problem is that fireproof ointment, as far as I know, takes up the right slot on the belt, which is all the best ones, I think. Leather, we're fine for leather. Wolf meat, comfrey, woolen cloth. I'm going to go ahead and buy it as much as I can, because we're going to be heading to Cortia pretty soon, I'm sure. All of this must be sold. For pork stew, we need pork and beans. But we're okay for food by now, looks like. Have we got the pancake recipe yet? Yeah, we do, but getting my hands on wheat is difficult. I haven't yet found a market that sells wheat. Right, Lael, who's this? A brute? Are these the same people? I wonder how often it changes. It's difficult to know when there are different people in here. Warrior. Another archer. A bloodthirsty archer. Critical hit by +3. This is the second archer we need so badly. Bob, front. Welcome, Ronan. Anybody in chat who hasn't had a character named after them yet? Okay, so Hermicon, bring the message to Cortia. Is there the trade with Cortia? No, trade with Marheim. Fight Matthias Lind? Not yet. We just hired another archer, didn't we? So I need to craft another bow, but I don't have the wood for that. Oh god, the movement is terrible, but I'm going to go crit chance because he has 11% crit. And then there's a skill here with every time he lands a crit, apply bleeding, so that could be pretty good. And stack his crit as much as possible, put a crit oil on his bow. 3-6 damage to the target, knocks them back and applies slowdown. Movement reduced by half. I think I might want to take Hunter on him because then he can shoot twice pretty much every turn, and that's two turns a turn. You hit a crit. Like if you slow a target down and apply bleeding, that's pretty nice. Companion. Let's try Gregory. Rags we don't need. Throwing axe ×4. Uses a bit of wood. Just don't have enough wood for the Taj. Let's see. Let's go to the hunter's camp and see if we can't maybe trade for some wood. But let's go hand in these lads. 1 second, guys. My air conditioner's a bit cold. What time is it, lads? Actually, I'm sorry I need to have such a short stream tonight, but I need to go spend some time with the missus. And what's tonight? Wednesday night. I am going to stream maybe tomorrow night, but definitely Friday night, because she's away on Friday night. So anyway, what do we get done this playthrough? We got our hands on this little stream. We got our hands on Bob and Ranun. Marden, shout out to Marden, one of the longest standing subs that I've had. Looking at the classes, we've got a swordsman, a spearman, a brute, axeman, another spearman, two brutes, two bowmen. So we need another stealthy stabby guy who we're going to go down the stabby path. Like, honestly, I'm tempted to fire David. Like, the poisoner build is so not working for me. I had to try it, but even the strategist I found better. Forces enemies engage in the area to disengage. They incur an attack opportunity from the opponent. It's quite easy to get 2 attacks of opportunity from your allies to trigger from that. And it synergizes with knife throw, which I quite like. But I'm going to go cutthroat. 2 additional attacks from behind, each with 30% extra crit chance on top of his base crit. But I mean, if he's a poisoner, then we should actually try every time he attacks from behind, they apply 1 poison. Deadly Contract. At the start of each round applies fragility to the closest enemy for 1 round. Damage taken by 30. The thing is, the knife throw is just too good. After using a skill, you throw a knife. So when you sprint, you throw a knife. When you throw a poison vial, you throw a knife. When you if you frenzy, procs a knife as well. If you hit someone with a torch, it throws a knife. It's all so good. Okay, thanks for watching.